First of all, thank you for coming in. All right, we're gonna start that over. The magic of editing. All right, thank you for coming in. And yes, I will get donuts for you guys just because extra incentive to come in.
I like sprinkles.
With sprinkles,
Yes.
you're gonna have to stay longer for
Maple bacon.
Ew.
Hurts donuts. I take maple bacon. Anyway, I already did this presentation for the kids just to explain it to them, and I actually showed them just different demonstrations on how to do it. For you guys, it's going to just be a quick kind of tutorial type of thing. Something that you'll be able to use in your classroom. Flipgrid is a website that you can use to document different videos that the kids put in. You can use it for all ages, all abilities. It is free, which is kind of an added bonus, and it also is safe because it is it's developed by Microsoft, and it actually can be used in accordance with like Google Classroom and some other platforms like that. It helps you to, again, be safe. Kind of the cool part is especially this bottom one down here. I mean, you can use it for non-academic and social emotional learning, but because of some of the new filters that they put on, you can actually scramble their face now, and you can actually do some different things with microphone only so that it allows the students to kind of stay hidden if they don't want to necessarily be on camera. I know last year when we did stuff like this, the kids that did not want to be on camera really had a hard time with any of the lessons that we did. And so that filter that they put on is actually kind of a nice one because the kids can be on the screen without technically being seen on the screen. Some of the different ideas, if you do video book reports, you can do video reviews, a lot of how-tos. We've done how-tos on it. You can do even like video math problems, the wax museum performance, obviously, do that on Flipgrid. And then you can also do a lot of answer responses. So within one topic, and we'll see the topics later, within one topic you can have kids responding to multiple videos. So that means if somebody asks a question, you can have all of the class respond to that video instead of just you assigning something. So it's a little bit more interactive with all of the kids. So getting into Flipgrid as a teacher is pretty simple. First thing you have to do, if you go to the website, click sign up. It's in the upper right hand corner. You can sign up with a group code, but that's more for like joining into a group that's already made. Once you click on sign up, it will ask you to sign up with Microsoft, sign up with Google, or if you have an email that you want to sign up with, you can do that. With Elkhorn, obviously we want to use the Google sign-in just so that it's more uniform with ClassLink, and so that will help a little bit make it a little bit easier for you. Got a little bit of humor in there. Once you have the required information, I mean, they just ask for simple stuff. Date of birth, your name. I thought that they used to ask if you were a teacher, student, or parent, kind of like some of the other websites that we have. But for this one, they just ask what your community is as far as what you are actually going to be using it for. So then, in order to create a group, you're going to, once all of your information is in, go to create a group, and it will come up with this menu here. You can either create a group or join a group if there's a group that's already made that you need to get in on. And then from here, you're going to name the group. You can change some editing, and there's some stock photos in there that you can change the different themes and stuff. It gives you some links on how to invite people if you want to share the link through email, and then you can also assign it under Google Classroom. And once your students are in Google Classroom, they go there, it'll send them an invite, they click on that, and it'll automatically enroll them. And then once they get to this screen, or not this screen, but to the group, all they have to do is say join, and it'll take them right to that section. Once you're there, you can invite via Google Classroom. You've got the Microsoft meetings, I think that's what that is. You've got all kinds of different platforms, or again, you can copy the link and email it to anybody. There also is a QR code that will generate that you can have kids or have other people join it, because there is an application for your phone as well. Once you get in, if you are teaching it like at a grade level, you would add co-teachers, and that way, or co-leaders, so that they can control the same thing. They can put assignments in, they can go in and grade assignments. You can look at whole group type of things, and that way you can use it as a grade level, or you can use it obviously independently and just use it for your classroom as well. So now, to assign a topic in Flipgrid, because the group is what you're basically like your classroom, the topics are like assignments. In this situation, you can either use the Hello I Am, and this is a default topic that is automatically generated by Flipgrid as soon as you join a group or start a group. The kids can go in there and they can use that to kind of practice with. I did this a lot and let them give like a little minute and a half, and I think the directions when you go in it are something like, how do you say your name, like pronunciation, what are some of your favorite things to do, what did you do this summer, just general questions that you would do at the beginning of the year to get to know the students a little bit. Or you can create your own topic and allow your students to do the assignment based on that topic. So now, looks like a pretty busy screen, but it is somewhat easy. This is what comes up when you click create a topic. The details is what the default is. Add the title of your assignment, quick description of what you are actually wanting the kids to do. You can adjust your recording time. I believe it goes as low as maybe 30 seconds or even lower. And then the top time, I believe, is 10 minutes. And that way you can adjust how long, because otherwise sometimes you get those kids that they're gonna go and they're gonna just keep recording and mess around and not necessarily get the assignment the way it should be. And then once you get everything set, you can post your topic. From the settings side, so this is that same screen, the details, on the other side is settings. From there, you are able to change all kinds of different configurations. So you can make it active, or you can set it as a launch date, so kind of like Google Classroom where you can assign it ahead of time. A freeze date, meaning the assignment shuts down and it doesn't allow for any more submissions. You can allow comments for the different students to be able to comment on different videos, or you can flat out turn it off, and means kids can watch the videos, but they can't comment, anything like that. It does have closed caption, which I'll kind of go into that a little bit more later. And then just some other essentials on how they can respond. With the camera, you can get rid of all the extra filters and stuff like that and just have it be just the base camera. Or you can turn it so that the different filters, so that the kids can kind of play with them just a little bit. Now, once you get your topics, you can click on that and you will be able to go in. You can see how many responses there are, how many different views you've had. We did allow comments on this one, obviously, so you can go in and see how many comments there were, and then how many hours of discussion. Once you get into this page, it actually, you can click on member view, and that will show you what it looks like for a student to actually look at it. And so you can kind of get an idea of what the students are actually seeing when they go into these topics. Once here, you can scroll down and you can view any of the videos that have been recorded. You can see, again, they've got details or closed caption. With the details, it just tells you who it is, when they recorded it, the number of views that they've had, the number of likes that they've had, and then the more details are just time and stuff like that. So, or you can actually go with closed captioning, which, sorry, I'm getting a phone call that I gotta silence. You can go with closed captioning, so that as the student is talking, it will actually print the closed caption, and so you can read along with it. The other thing that I want to point out is this one right here, and I didn't put a screen in there. It's called Immersive Reader, and it will actually take what is in closed captioning, and it will show it full screen. So if you are reading a book or something and you are recording the video, you want kids to read along with you, put it in Immersive Reader, and it's almost like a teleprompter type of thing where as you're playing it and reading it, it will show the words to the kids. So that's kind of a cool aspect as well. You can also see previous students and the next student that is in the lineup that you're looking for. So now, once you've got your topics created, it's going to look like this. And so as you are choosing them, you can also click on the actions here, and it'll give you some different options that you can do once your topics are chosen. If you are done with a topic, you can click on delete and it'll eliminate those. It comes up with a warning question saying, if you do this, it's permanent, so it does allow you to if you click the wrong button, to clear the mistake. You can hide the different topics. Again, you can turn them so that they are no longer active, or you can make them so that people can record into them again. So now, again, glad you asked. So now, once you have your topic and you want to add a response, and this was some of the stuff that I shared with the kids. If you get into a topic and you click add response, it is going to take you to the video screen. Now, the video screen is going to pop up, and the first time you do it, stop laughing. The first time you do it, it does give you the message, do you want to allow Microsoft, or your microphone and your camera? It does ask you if you want to allow your microphone and your camera. You have to click it one time and it'll say yes. All right, it'll be yes for the rest of the time. So now, once you are there, you may choose options, and the options allow you to upload a clip. So if you have a clip on your computer, you can actually upload it and adjust it from there. You can do microphone only. The mirror video is kind of an important thing, especially if you want to show a poster, because if you don't mirror it, the poster is going to look backwards. Obviously, mute, record screen allows you to, kind of like we did with Zoom, where you could actually record the screen or share the screen that you're on. You guys are just going to keep laughing, aren't you? You can also go with effects. And so you can add a filter, obviously text, stickers, and all that good stuff. It is this one is actually kind of fun because you can do a bunch of different like I said, stickers and GIFs and stuff like that. And then finally, I knew that was coming. And then finally, you can change the backdrop, but kind of like in Zoom, when you change the backdrop, if you don't have a perfect scene behind you, it looks kind of messed up and everything. So. Again, here's where it is the blur, so it will blur your face for you. And then finally, well, not finally, but the timers will actually show up. So this timer at the top, before you start recording, is the limit. So if it's a 5-minute limit, it'll say 5 minutes, so on and so forth. Click the white circle, and you will be given a 3-second countdown before you start recording. Once you start recording, the timer up top will count down. Yeah, I look sad, don't I? The timer up top will start counting down, and then you also have a timer slide, kind of like a download type thing, where as you are recording, it goes across the bottom of the screen. When you're finished, or if you want to pause, you click the pause button, and then it will pause, or you can stop recording. Once you're done, click on next. And then after the recording, this will show up. You can either download it onto your computer, you can trim it here and shorten out anything you don't need in there. It does have a feature to add music. That's probably a little more technical than our students are going to be able to really do, because they have to have it on the computer and they have to be able to pull it into the program. The program, I believe, edits it, the length of the videotape, but at the same time, it's probably more than what we're going to be using for the kids. Then once you're done, click on next. It allows you to give it a caption, If there is a link that you want them to go to, again, you can put that in there and it'll post it with the information. You can go back to edit, or once you are completely finished, post a topic, and it will go back to that topic page. I flew through really quick, but again, it's something where, I mean, I'll share this with you guys if you really want it, and you can refer back to it, but like I said, I've used it for several years, and the kids absolutely love it. With the how-to videos, I did it over quarantine when we were at home, and I just put it on there. It wasn't an assignment. I just said, hey, if you want to do something outside of the curriculum, give me a how-to, show me how to do something. And I thought I would have maybe 2 or 3 kids do it. I think I ended up having like 9 or 10 kids actually do something. And like one of them even did a magic trick and then broke the rules and showed everybody on the video how he did the magic trick, which I thought was absolutely cool. So, but other than that, I'm all done. Questions? I'll share those pictures with them. Put them on your social network.
Did I catch a 9er?
And scene.